All right, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog, and it is a beautiful Thursday evening here in Southeast Asia. Wherever you are highly welcome. This is Salon's Blog, and exclusively breaking news. Breaking news, yes, and I'm delivering it. It's two breaking news, but I'm going to keep one. In the next 2 hours, I'll release that because that has a lot, and I've made research. I need to make research in addition. I need to make more inquiries and bring it to you as exclusive. So watch out for the next episode in the next 2 hours after this one. Now, the European Court of Justice have ruled that UEFA and FIFA acted against competition law when they blocked the formation of the European Super League in 2021. Do you get that? Or I should take it again. The European Court of Justice have ruled that UEFA and FIFA acted against competition law when they blocked the formation of the European Super League in 2021. What does that mean? It means that the Super League now can go ahead. Those who are trying to form the Super League, aside the Champions League, aside the UEFA League, what do you call it? Europa League, they now have the right to form the Super League to compete with the Champions League. Because many clubs are not, comfortable with the way the Champions League is being handled. Many clubs are not satisfied with the financial, inducement. Many clubs are not satisfied with the way UEFA in general have been playing their games when it comes to some of the tournaments they've been organizing. So they want to form the Super League to compete with the Champions League. And FIFA ruled against it. FIFA acted against it with UEFA. They objected it, and it resulted in going to court. Now, the European Court of Justice have ruled in favor of the organizers, which means that the Super League can finally go ahead. Is your club involved? Yes, I know in 2020-2021, Chelsea was involved from the Premier League. In fact, most clubs from the Premier League were actually involved. Most clubs from the Premier League were actually involved in the formation. But right now, I'm not too sure if these owners would like to get themselves involved in it or not. But it has a lot of financial inducement attached to it. That is what we are hearing. So finally, those who are in favor of the formation of the Super League can finally go ahead and do their own thing to compete with the Champions League. Well, we move. That is a breaking news that's just coming up. For those of you that knows football and you have been following football and you love football and you want to know every detail of what has been happening, that is for you. Like you that I'm watching right there. That yes, I believe you know and you understand football. You know what it means. That more money for the footballers, more money for the teams, actually, not even for the footballers. It's rather going to stretch the footballers more. Because a lot of competitions now are going to be, they're going to be playing. That is how it is. That is how it is. Well, we move on from there. Football finance expert Kieran Maguire is a football finance expert. Football finance expert has been speaking regarding Chelsea's businesses. Why Chelsea has been avoiding FFP rules all this while the FFP rules could not hold Chelsea until now. For the past decade, for the past 10 years, the FFP could not hold Chelsea. Why? There's a reason why. And this is what he has to say. He said, whilst all the focus is on incomings, Chelsea have been the most successful club in the Premier League when it comes to player sales. Over the last decade, player sale profits, which is a figure used for financial fair play, profit and sustainability rules calculations, were £706 million, nearly twice as much as the second most successful Big Six club, Liverpool, at £387 million. And Manchester United have only generated £133 million. These player sales allow Chelsea some flexibility in terms of potential recruitment in the January window. Do you want me to take that again? What he's trying to say is that Chelsea is the most successful club that is able to sell players we sold players in the past decade worth £706 million. The next closest team to Chelsea that sold players is what? Liverpool. They sold players to the tune of £387 million. Manchester United only sold £133 million. So it means that Chelsea generated more profit from sale of players to balance the books. And in the FFP rules, financial fair play, there's a profitability and sustainability rule calculations which were always made. And because Chelsea is always selling players, they always make profit. That is why the FFP rules could not apply to Chelsea until now. And this makes room for Chelsea to go back into the transfer market in this January to transfer players that they might deem fit if they so wish. So Chelsea have a leeway into the transfer market if we want to buy more players. And kudos to our previous owner and our current owners. As you can see, them standing right there on your screen. Kudos to them. All right. I told you this exclusive, this one. All right, Armando Broja. Broja also spoke regarding the game that we just played on Tuesday night and the way forward. Armando Broja, this is what he has to say. He said, we've had a few unfortunate results, but we are trying to turn it around, kickstart the season, and push on forward. I feel we have been sticking together and digging in deep. Obviously, we want to keep pushing forward. We want to keep pushing for the league, which is the most important thing. We have got a whole bunch of new players, and we have got to get that rhythm and get that bond together. It is not going to be easy, and it's not going to happen overnight. People have to understand that. We have said many times at the club, we are a new team, new staff, and everyone is behind the manager. We are all trying to work together and gel together. It's not going to be easy straight away. This is coming from Armando Broja to Blue Footy. Well, the player, they understood the situation on ground, but they believe that they can bond together as a unity and deliver in the near future. Moreover, they are also behind the coach. He said they are solidly behind the coach. And that is why I believe we will see a progress. Yes, just after Christmas, we'll begin to see the turnaround in the club. Now that Nkuku is back, and if we can get a striker, an outright striker, as we are wishing for, let's see what happens next, my dear friend. All right. Reece James is undergoing more assessment on his hamstring problem today before a final decision is made on his recovery. Surgery is one option on the table. For those who have been asking about the latest on Reece James, yes, he's undergoing one more assessment on his hamstring problem today before a final decision whether he go through surgery or not. Surgery is one option on the table in any case. Wow. A little bit of an AFCON news, African Cup of Nations news, for those of you that are Africans in Africa or wherever you are. Xabi Alonso benched all 5 of his AFCON-bound players, and by halftime, Bayern Leverkusen were up 3-0 against Bochum. Too early to suggest he won't miss them though, but you can't blame him for not trying to find a solution. That's planning. That's foresight, according to Lev Borg. Leverkusen. You know, this is why many coaches don't like to sign African players, because when you get to a season like this, African players will go to AFCON. They'll have to go and represent their nations of birth. And this is why even people are much talking about Mohamed Kudus, the effect it will have on West Ham. But I believe West Ham have enough players to, deputize, to keep them going. Whilst Kudus will be away for about a month or a month and a half. Roughly the whole tournament, even if Ghana is to go to finals, it will be 6 weeks. Maybe plus the trade, that you call it, camping to another 2, so roughly 2 months. It's not going to be easy. It's not easy, my dear friend. I understand the situation. But Xabi Alonso already benched all 5 of his African-bound players, AFCON-bound players. By halftime, Leverkusen were 3-0 up against Bochum. Even though it's still too early to suggest he won't miss them. And you can't blame him for trying to find a solution. That is planning and that is foresight. My dear friend, exclusive. I promise you, I'll keep this one. My time is up. Breaking news for you in the next one. Watch out for it because it's going to hit you. Because the details I'm going to provide for you, dear friend, you'll be surprised. But the choice is yours. Wait for me at the other side because I'll see you next. Dear friend, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Remember, we are an affiliate to BetWinner. Yes, BetWinner, we are an affiliate with them. Register with them and bet with BetWinner. The link is right there in the description. Click on the link. Use my promo code to bet with BetWinner. Team1979. TIM1979 is my promo code. Register with them and bet with them on any game across Europe. You shall win big because Chelsea, we are winners. I'll see you in the next one when you see me for the breaking news. Shalom and peace.